Alrighty, next game up is the Lions and the Bears. And yeah, this was Justin Fields' first official. Did he start? Yeah, he started the entire game last week. Second official. First kind of, not even first week of knowing, because it was a game time decision come Friday and midway Saturday. So I don't know when Justin Fields' first official starts where he knows right from Monday that he's going to be starting. We'll see what he does then. But they end up getting the win here. And the Lions, we ended up taking the Lions +3, and they had every opportunity to win this game, folks. Truly unfortunate that they floundered. Their first drive, they fumble the ball at the Chicago's 8-yard line looking to score. And then the second drive, a turnover on downs. What do we got here? First and goal from the 5, second and goal from the 5, third and goal from the 7, fourth and goal from the 5, not punching it in. Then the third drive, fumbling again, this time at Chicago's 3-yard line. And then they hit the 3 and out for the last drive. So they could have put up, 21 points, 9 points. They could have put up between 9 and 21 points here in the first half, which would have potentially had them the lead. The Bears only put up 14 points, so it could have been 21-14, could have been 17-14, could have been 9-14 here for the Lions, but they were moving the ball and getting out to good starts, just turning over the ball, and that's something that we haven't really seen the Lions do that much, at least from the get-go when they had a chance to win this game. And we've seen them being competitive through the first 3 games, never truly getting blown out in the end sense. So, our thinking was right on target here. This Bears team was not like beating this Lions. The defense was getting it done, and the offense was turning over the ball. So we'll give, the Bears defense a little credit there for, making the big plays when you needed to down in the red zone. Hey, we'll give the Bears defense credit. But unfortunate by this Lions offense of just being super lackluster, not getting it done out here, turning over the ball, not scoring. So that was trashed there by the Lions. Then in the second half, we have a 3 and out, a 4 and out, and then they finally get the touchdown, and then they score another touchdown, making it 24-14. But at that point, it's just a little bit too little too late, and that's what we've been seeing by this Lions team, just a little too late out here. Finally, things clicking way late in the fourth quarter. But this Lions team was toe-to-toe, and our +3 should have hit. Unfortunate it didn't. All right, but let's talk about these players here. So Jared Goff goes 24 of 38. Let's see what that completion percentage is. 24 of 38. What do we get? 63%, right on the borderline of good. 299 yards on 24 completions. We'll definitely take that. 2 touchdowns, no picks. I don't think he fumbled. No, oh my God, he did fumble. He fumbled all the times. He fumbled 3 times and lost them both. So Jared Goff being absolutely trash out here. He almost bamboozled us a little bit. He was responsible for both of these fumbles in the red zone. How unfortunate. And I'm sure he was turnover on downs, 4th and goal from the 5. Jared Goff passing complete. So he's responsible for everything out here, folks. Jared Goff is trash, certified. All right, Jamal Williams, 14 carries for 66 yards. DeAndre Swift, 8 carries for 16 yards. Had a bad game as well. Let's see who Jared Goff was throwing the ball to. We get Quentin Cephas, 4 receptions, 83 yards. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 6 receptions, 70 yards. Khalif Raymond, 3 receptions, 46 yards. He scored 2 touchdowns. And then their tight end, TJ Hawkinson, 4 receptions, 42 yards. And let's shout out DeAndre Swift, 4 receptions for 33 yards as well. But Jared Goff just not being clutch in the first half on the first 3 drives. That's basically why they lose the game. If they score on all these drives, make it potentially 21 to, what do we get? What do we do? It would have been 21 to 14 because the Bears scored on their first 2 possessions. Fantastic. So what would have happened at 21 to 14? Would Justin Fields been able to play as solid as he did? Who knows? So let's start talking about this Bears team and Justin Fields now. Justin Fields, 11 of 17. So finally they didn't kind of, run him to death. They ran the ball a lot more, which should have been done last week as well to really kind of ease Justin Fields into the game. So 11 of 17 here for Justin Fields, 64%, 209 yards. It's not dink and dunk. That's fantastic. No touchdown and an interception, unfortunately. Let's see where this interception came. It came in the second quarter, and unfortunately the Lions took that interception and went 3 and out with it. You definitely can't do that. So unfortunate interception there by Justin Fields. It did come with a minute left in the first half, so just trying to do a little something there on 3rd and 2. Unfortunate. But he got bailed out. They didn't score any points off of it, so I guess well done by Justin Fields. All right, David Montgomery, hopefully he's all right. A little bit of a tweak injury. We'll know more. It's not an ACL tear, which is great, but we'll see if he's going to be out for any time at all. But David Montgomery, 23 carries for 106 yards, 2 touchdowns. Jamal Williams, 8 carries for 55 yards and a touchdown. Fantastic running back by committee here and really doing the bulk of the work here, and that's all it needed to be. So well done in the rushing game. Justin Fields, let's see who he was targeting and who he was throwing to. So here you go. Darnell Mooney, 5 receptions for 125 yards. Allen Robinson, 3 receptions for 63 yards. So Justin Fields utilizing his actual wide receivers, his actual weapons out here. We absolutely love that. And then Jamal Williams, 2 receptions for 15 yards. But the bulk of the work is going to the number 1 and number 2 wide receiver. So that we absolutely love by Justin Fields. Not dinking and dunking, not looking for the check down and the safety blanket on every single throw, looking to move the ball deep and move the ball down the field. So for that, we like what Justin Fields did. So the Bears get a 24-14 win. The Bears defense helps them out, and Justin Fields kind of just plays game manager. So fantastic. Well done by the Bears.